This Red Sox lineup has a chance to be extremely dynamic, right? But who is going to be that X factor, that secret weapon for the Red Sox in 2023? Well, it looks like we may have figured that out pretty early on in this season. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Red Seat Radio. My name is Corbin, and we all know that the Red Sox offense needs to be really productive for the Red Sox to be competitive in the 2023 season. Guys like Devers, Verdugo, Yoshida, Turner really need to make their presence known early on in this season and continue doing that throughout the entirety of the 2023 season if this team has any chance at sniffing competitiveness in 2023. But one guy who could be a major factor for this Red Sox offense is Adam Duvall. So what we're going to do in today's video is we're going to break down why. We're going to talk about why Adam Duvall could be hugely important to this Red Sox team, what role they might put him in to really bring out that impact, and how his play could affect the 2023 Boston Red Sox. But before we get into that, do me a favor, make sure you guys have hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you're new here, we talk Red Sox content almost every single day. Also, make sure you guys have hit the like button on this video as well. Helps these videos out a ton, and it would mean a lot to me. Thank you all very much for clicking on this one. Let's get into it. For me, there are a couple of factors that could make Adam Duvall a secret weapon for this 2023 Red Sox team, and it all starts with his power potential. Adam Duvall has one of the highest power potentials in all of baseball. In his career so far, he already has 3 30-plus home run seasons. In 2016, he hit 30-plus. In 2017, he hit 30-plus. And his most recent one in 2021, where he hit his career-high 38 home runs. And he's already showing off that power early here in a Red Sox uniform. In 2 games, he has a 2-home run game, including a walk-off yesterday off of a 98-mile-an-hour sinker from Felix Bautista. That's not an easy feat. Felix Bautista is one of the nastiest pitchers in baseball when it comes to relief pitchers, especially late in games. So for Adam Duvall to be able to turn around a 98-mile-an-hour sinker, hit it out of the park, and win a game is massive for this Red Sox lineup. And the reason it's so big that Adam Duvall brings so much power potential to this team is because if you take a look at the lineup, a lot of the power is going to have to come from the left side. You've got Rafael Devers, obviously, who's all around your best hitter, but also probably your highest power potential hitter. You've got Masataka Yoshida, who's got some sneaky pop. You've got Tristan Casas, who has power potential, but all of those guys are lefties, right? Adam Duvall being a guy who's going to bring power potential from the right side is huge for this Red Sox lineup because it adds versatility to it. It's not all, hey, if we get these lefties out, we don't have to worry about the threat of a home run, a double, a triple, whatever, because all the other right-handed hitters on this team aren't super powerful. Adding Adam Duvall brings that versatility. It also makes it a lot harder for opponents to get outs on this lineup, but it's more than just his power. Another reason Adam Duvall could be an X factor in this Red Sox lineup is simply where he plays in this lineup, right? For the most part, it looks like Adam Duvall is going to be batting sort of in the middle of this order, 5th, 6th, somewhere around there, which means he's going to be hitting behind guys like Alex Verdugo, Rafael Devers, Justin Turner, Masataka Yoshida. And what do all of those guys have in common? They are elite at getting on base. That gives Adam Duvall a ton of opportunities to drive in runs throughout the 2023 season. Again, something we've seen early on in just 2 games with Adam Duvall. On top of that too, he's going to be followed by Tristan Casas or Arroyo and Kike. One of those 3 guys is going to be behind Duvall pretty much the entirety of the 2023 season. And why is that important? Because they can't just pitch around Adam Duvall when he's hitting in the 5th spot of this lineup, because right behind him most likely is going to be Tristan Casas, who puts together really difficult at-bats for pitchers. Regardless of what his outcome is, he's going to be extremely difficult to get out. Again, giving Adam Duvall more opportunities and more pitches to see that he can hit and hit well. Again, that power comes into play. If there are runners on base and Adam Duvall can continuously drive them in throughout the 2023 season, he could end up with a really high number of RBIs because of how elite the guys in front of him are at getting on base. So for me, the second biggest factor that makes Adam Duvall a secret weapon on this team is very simple. It's just where he is in the lineup and the opportunities that he is going to get throughout the 2023 season to make some really big noise at the plate. Adam Duvall could also really impact this Red Sox team outside of the batter's box. And what I mean by that is teammates and players that Adam Duvall has played with in the past hold him in high regard for his presence in the clubhouse. Now, he's not exactly the outward leader that Kike Hernandez is or that Chris Sale is, but he's a guy that teammates and players love to have around in the clubhouse throughout a regular season. And this is great news for the Red Sox because in 2023, vibes are going to be extremely important to this team's success. And what I mean by that is the way that this team is constructed, there's probably going to be some really high highs and some really low lows. We've already kind of seen what that looks like in just 2 games this season. It's going to be a lot of that throughout the 2023 full season. Having Adam Duvall in that clubhouse is going to be important because the Red Sox themselves need to be able to maintain focus and maintain a positive attitude throughout this season, or things could get bad really, really fast. Yes, vibes are a sort of an intangible item. It's not something you can measure on a statistic, but him being a presence that teammates love, him being a presence that guys can rally behind or rally for is really, really big for the Red Sox in 2023. And it just adds to the list of guys who can do that for the Boston Red Sox, right? Justin Turner has been a leader with the LA Dodgers for a while. He's a guy who teammates just absolutely love. Kenley Jansen is sort of an underrated leader, especially in that bullpen, right? We saw that story about Zach Kelly having a tough outing on opening day. After the game, Kenley Jansen sat with him for 30 minutes and talked to him about how to move forward. Those are the type of things the Red Sox need to do this season to be successful, and adding Adam Duvall into there and just adding another clubhouse figure that is positive, that is going to keep this team focused, is absolutely fantastic. Now, I'm sure there's some of you guys sitting out there right now who are like, Corbin, this is an absolute overreaction. It has been 2-3 games into the season and you're already calling Adam Duvall the X factor for this Red Sox team because of one really good performance. And that's not entirely true. Yes, that adds to the fact that he could be a secret weapon, but Adam Duvall was helping this team in spring training the same way he's helping this team right now. He did get off to a slow start in the spring, but finished spring training with a 255 average, a 350 on base percentage, with 4 home runs and 8 RBI. In my opinion, this video was getting made regardless of how he started this year because of what he brings to the Red Sox clubhouse, what he brings in terms of versatility to this lineup, and the power potential that he has. Those are 3 factors that, regardless of how hot he started the year, are going to be hugely important for this Red Sox team. Now, there are obviously concerns with Adam Duvall, especially what he's going to look like over the course of a 162 game season. We've seen before, like we talked about, massive years from Adam Duvall, 3 years where he's hit 30 plus home runs. There have been a couple where he's hit 20 plus home runs, but there's also been a couple where over the course of a 162 season, he can't seem to figure it out, and he finishes the year with a 213 batting average with only 15 home runs. That is something that we cannot have on this team. On top of that too, last year he was injured for a lot of the year, so he wasn't able to put together a full season. So the biggest question surrounding Adam Duvall is simply, what is it going to be? Is it going to be that one of these massive years where he has 30 plus home runs, or is it going to be a year where he struggles, where he gets injured, where he has problems at the plate? I don't know, but if he can bring that power production to this Red Sox team, if he can add the versatility that this team kind of desperately needed going into 2023 from the right-hand side, and if he can maintain a similar clubhouse presence that he has had over his career with different teams, he could be the Red Sox secret weapon for 2023. But that's just my opinion. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think Adam Duvall's role on this 2023 Red Sox team is going to look like? Do you like what he's brought to the table? Do you not like it? Are you still kind of iffy? What are your thoughts on Adam Duvall on the Boston Red Sox in 2023? Let me know all your thoughts down below. As always, if you made it to the end of this video, do me a favor. Make sure you guys have hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Again, like I said, if you're new here, we talk Red Sox content almost every single day. Also, make sure you guys have hit the like button on this video as well. Helps these videos out a ton, and it would mean a lot to me. Thank you all very much for clicking on this one, and I will see you in the red seats.